it just slipped my attention that I missed my Booktube anniversary. I never really thought it would be a year of consistent videos. I definitely wouldn't have stuck with it if it weren't for the kind of positivity and kindness and support that I get on a daily basis from everyone. The main reason I want to make this type of video is because I feel like there are things I can impart, wisdom that I can impart on those who are thinking of starting a channel or have started a channel. So I wrote down some notes, some little things that just occurred to me. Like, to me, the first thing that really struck me when I posted that first Booktube video was, oh, people either just don't care or they're polite because they're on the same boat, they're on the same page, and they found my video because they're a small channel too or something like that. And that's the majority of your interactions, I think, when you're starting a channel. And then you start to get people who aren't just part of that community, they're just casual watchers or whatever. When you first make anything on YouTube, it's not going to be seen by anybody unless you find a way to shove it in front of people's faces. It's literally just how it is, unless you're like targeting. I just smudged my glasses. I'm just going to get into some of my points. The first 100 subscribers are the hardest to get. It felt like it took forever to get 100 subscribers. So it took me about 6 months to get my first 1,000 subscribers. And it took me another 6 months to get 15,000 more subscribers. What I'm saying is that things kind of snowball. The more subscribers you have, the more subscribers you're going to get. It's kind of like capitalism. Making consistent videos is really important just because the algorithm favors that. Also, I mean, this is just stuff that any YouTuber would tell you, like, make consistent videos, but don't do it at a low quality, post it when you're comfortable. And maybe it's not for everybody, because I have a tendency where majority of the videos I post, I would not post them unless I had this mental pressure. I had this absolute schedule I have not broken. That's like, I have to make a video. I'll tell you, probably 10% of the videos I've made, I've really believed in. Getting feedback on videos can be surreal, because it's like, I filmed this last minute because I was running out of time. I finished editing it, pulled an all-nighter. Majority of the videos I've made, I've pulled an all-nighter, filmed and edited them at like 3 a.m. incredibly sleep deprived. I'm really tooting my own horn here when I do this whole 1 year celebration, because for me, that's a big thing to have this kind of consistent thing, you know? It's not always fun. I don't know like any other way to put it, but every time I make a video, every time after I make a video, I'm always extremely pleased. It's super, super rewarding. So this is not supposed to turn into a therapy session, so I will move on. Don't stress about reading. If you're going to stay sane while doing, you can't stress about reading, because reading is a passion of mine. I love reading. Find a way to make videos that don't rely always on you reading something. I feel like I found a comfort zone where I know if I haven't finished a book, I can still make something. I can still rehash Brandon Sanderson interviews. I think that's something to help stay sane if you're embarking on a Booktube channel. I'm recording this video at 2 a.m. Every time I make a video, I do this late. It's 2 a.m. So I'll probably be done in like 15 minutes, and I won't probably start editing until like 3:30. And by that time, it's kind of crunch time. Put your heart into whatever you make, because you'll have to make a lot of it. You'll have to live with it. Literally anything you put out there is a gamble. You don't know what's going to pop off. You don't know what's going to do well. I've had videos that I made, 8-9 months ago, that when I first made them, they had like 300 views, and they stayed that way for months and months. And then suddenly it's like 20,000 views. And then there's other videos where I'm like, oh, this is going to get a lot of views. This will do well. No, you roll with it. But what I'm trying to say is that you don't know when a video is going to do well. So you just have to put your best into it. Growth is not a steady thing. It comes in waves. You're gambling every time you put a video out there. You have no idea what's going to go good. Let's go good. You have no idea what's going to do well. Just because a video doesn't do well early on doesn't mean it's not going to do well later on. Make what makes you happy. I think the best thing for someone new on YouTube is to find a niche, find a way to add something to the fun. What could you say that's new, or what can you contribute that there seems to be a lack of? And early on, when you have such a small views, you know, you have like 50 people watching a video, you're way more nervous about how you're being perceived, how you look and act, and the topics you talk about. My early videos were very structured, just me talking to the camera. I got sick of that. You know, I learned that I don't love talking to a camera. That's why I don't make videos like this a lot. Now that I get more views, however, it's weird. I'm way less concerned with what people say or think. You gotta try new things. Follow what feels right for you and what is fun for you. Don't be afraid to borrow from others, because that's everybody on YouTube is borrowing from each other. Don't steal somebody's ideas, but I mean, it's okay to get inspiration and do that sort of thing, you know? I still feel like I'm in a kind of experimental phase. I'm looking forward to what the channel is going to become in the next year. I mean, for me, it's just about what's tolerable. What can I tolerate doing that involves me talking? To wrap this up, and I don't sincere post very often, so this is kind of a sincere post. I guess it is a sincere. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. My favorite thing after posting is just seeing all the dumb jokes that people put in the comments. It's so fun. Like, and on the Discord and on the Patreon and all the, everyone's just, it's weird, it's crazy, it's amazing. It still feels like I'm an imposter, or it's just people are gonna realize that I'm a fraud, or I don't know what I guess I'm defrauding you of bad memes. Here's to a year on Booktube. Thank you. I hope you all have a lovely week.